Fresh Forward Podcast.
Welcome to the Fresh Forward Performance Podcast. I am your host, CobyRashun. The man to my right is the brand owner, Mr. Dom. Yes, sir. And we have a very special guest today. Here to talk about some masseuse and massage therapy. She is a business owner. And she gonna give us some insight, bro. Have you ever had a massage before, bro?
Bro, probably once or twice.
Never had one. So I'm interested in learning today. And this is our special guest, the one and only Miss Robin.
Hey. How are you guys?
Body Therapy by Robin.
That's
That's it.
Yeah.
Let us know.
How's everything going?
I can't complain, guys. Business is great. Even in all the chaos of the world today, I'm hanging on and we're making it.
That's it. Can't complain about too much after that, bro.
Look, and I always like to kick it off for just want to know where you are mentally. You know what I mean? It's a lot, like you said, it's a lot going on in the world and everything like that. And so I always like to start that question off because we ain't always okay.
Right.
And so, you know what I'm saying? How are you mentally? On a 1 to 10. 1 to 10. How'd you rate
1
it?
to 10 mentally, I'm always at a 10 because I have to be mentally great to transfer energy through people. So I always have to make sure I'm in check, whether it's me doing grounding or working out or even, doing a little prayer before I start my sessions.
Right.
I have to make sure that I'm okay up here so I don't transfer any negative energy.
Absolutely.
They can probably feel that too, because especially in your field, where you hands on, people like, oh man, dang, you look aggressive today. What you got going
Got a little
on?
pent up energy today.
Right. So being a masseuse, and not only are you just that, you're a content creator. You killing it in the content realm for real.
A mother. I mean,
mother for sure. Most important.
Shut that out for sure.
What do you think about like the business today as far as the culture of the masseuse realm and all that stuff? Like, is it in a good space? Are people engaged in it?
I say that people are as only into it or as you are into it. Like you have to teach people and educate people because like you guys said, you haven't never even had a massage. But if you did get a massage, you would definitely feel better and you know the difference. And just, speaking about the culture, it's tough.
Yeah.
The culture is very, very tough these days. So I say it's the work you put in is the work you're going to get out for sure.
Absolutely.
I see it as like a barber or something like that. Like once you find somebody who's a good masseuse, you ain't going nowhere.
Exactly.
So it's like your clientele, like them, like you build a bond with those people.
For years, I've had great clientele. So I can't complain.
Absolutely. Speaking of years, we're going to touch on how long you've been a masseuse, but take us back a little bit. Take us back to the very beginning where you had the desire or was influenced to become a massage therapist.
Wow, it's taking you back. Oh my God.
Take your time. We ain't got number time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I first learned about massage through my late aunt Lena Egan. She always wanted me to like do the George Jefferson thing and like walk on her back.
What age was that?
Maybe about 8 or 9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I would spend my summers at her house, and she actually was in a wheelchair, and she walked on a cane for the most of my life that I could remember. And when she'd lay out on the floor, and she'd have me just to walk on her back, so to speak. And when she got up, like she could literally almost walk, and I'm getting the chills right now. She could literally almost walk without the cane and without that wheelchair. So I was just like, I was struck. It's something really into this,
It's a healing factor.
It's
right?
definitely a healing factor. So right out of high school, I went to massage school just thinking it'd be something I'd try. And when I tell you I've been hooked like glue, saving souls all around the world, I mean, nothing is more fulfilling to me than this purpose.
That's amazing.
Speaking on the healing factor, I wanted to speak on kind of like the reason why I never got a massage, because I looked at it as a luxury thing and not as a healing factor thing.
A lot of people think that it's just a luxury and that only rich people do it. Like only the wealthy is supposed to go get massages and take time out of their day. No.
What?
We walk around with stress on us and that you don't even know until it's released. And just taking a deep breath sometimes through your nose and out your mouth can release a whole lot of tension that you don't even know that's bottled up in you.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, that's
Which is
amazing.
probably the first step
Definitely the
in getting
first
a
step
massage.
to
Is that-
So you're
relaxing for
saying the
sure.
average working man, we need to get massages.
Ooh.
Need
Okay,
to.
a good question. So how on average, if you recommended just say a normal guy 9 to 5 working, whether it's heavy labor, something like that, what's the average?
The average person, I tell them to, it's no average because everybody's different, you
Mhm.
know.
100%.
So just a regular person, I do say come in and get your maintenance massages, whether that's once a month, whether it's once every 6 months, or maybe once a year. You know, some people don't have time for that,
Yeah.
but I try and really, really try and preach to do once a month. That way,
Okay.
I'm able to check out some things that you may not know is going on. Like I found like cancerous tumors and all
Wow.
kind of stuff on people that I didn't know that was growing on the inside. So
Wow.
definitely, it's a good thing to have somebody else taking a look at you
And
for sure.
you can
100%.
feel that
I
when
can
you.
definitely feel it for sure.
Oh
Jeez.
shoot.
No,
Okay.
that's something I did not know.
So like I
Yeah.
said, like I'm ignorant to this, so you gon'
Right.
you know what I'm saying, to y'all, to people who know, this probably sound like, oh yeah, I knew that, but like she's about to put me on game on a lot of stuff
Right.
because I had long hair. You remember I had locks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when I cut my locks, I noticed I had pain like in my neck.
From carrying that hair.
Yeah, but I was
Mhm.
like, dang, so have it always been there and I just been ignoring it? How they say
Exactly.
numb to pain?
Exactly.
So that's what you're discovering pretty much a lot of
A
times.
lot of the times. And then you just walking around and you don't know you have this tension building up on you
Yeah.
for sure. So
Yeah.
massage definitely can help you pinpoint a lot of things, whether it's physical in your body or whether you're just mentally stressed and you need to decompress.
Yeah.
Or swelling.
Yeah.
Everybody has a lymphatic system
Yeah.
that in the body that needs to be detoxed and flushed out
Yes, man.
very periodically for sure. So
Wow.
that kind of helps.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So, like going into, we talking about us as men, like we not getting as many massages. Do you normally see more women than men that come in and get massages?
Well, that's
or-
how I started out. I started out as a deep tissue therapist and
Yeah.
I only serviced men.
Wow.
But I got tired.
100%.
That's the deep tissue
The deep
massage.
tissue is
Yeah.
really hard on my body, and then I'm absorbing all these energies and things. So I had to take a pinpoint and learn, what can I do that's a little bit more simpler, a little bit more easier on my body, which why I went into the lymphatic drainage massage. And it's begotten really popular with the surgeries and all the cosmetic things that are going on today. People are taking more care of themselves. So
Right.
I'm doing pretty good.
Right. That's
super
good. That's
dope. That's
good.
super dope.
Can you speak on that? The type of surgery. I mean, not the type of surgeries, but the type of massages that you specialize in, and what would you recommend to like somebody like me who haven't had a massage? Like, what would you recommend? First time walking through the door.
First time
Walk us
walking
it.
through the door,
Yeah.
I would definitely do an intake form on you. I want to find out your lifestyle and what you got going on first before we can,
important.
tailor a massage to you. But definitely a more of a Swedish or relaxing, so we know we're not going to hurt you. And that way, that allows me to, really just see what, you tighten your neck and shoulders. One leg is shorter than the other.
yeah. You get to know them.
So definitely, I'm getting to know you within
100%.
that first initial stage, and then we start the real treatment work afterwards. Whether it's coming in for post-op care, a lot of people doing the cosmetic surgery these days, they really don't realize that the massage can help speed up the recovery.
Yeah.
And also take away the pain element after the cosmetic surgery because you're so swollen, it hurts.
Yes. That's
And
so
so the
important.
massage can take away some of that bloat. And then I do, like I said, a lot of deep tissue massage.
Yeah.
As far as athletes, I go to the schools and do all the trainings with the athlete team, the basketball players, the football players, and even volleyball, with the running and track. So
Man, that's super cool, bro. Because I was gonna say I ain't had that in high school.
Nah, for real.
Bro, I needed it.
And I'm glad you
I
brought that
needed
up
Exactly.
because I want, like, what age should you start considering getting a massage or seeing a masseuse? Because like you said, it's a relationship building thing.
Right.
Like y'all have to build a bond. So what age you think?
right. I see kids as small as 6 months.
Oh,
shoot.
So a lot
Bro,
of people come in with deformities in their bodies, like sciatic nerve, the curvatures in their spine, and the muscles just get tight and wrap around the thing. So I'm able to help people of that sort if they'll, have misalignments in the body or anything like that. I also
Yeah.
work on animals, so it's
What?
just
For real?
yeah.
Hold
I
on,
do
man.
horse
Wait, hold
massages
on.
for
You
sure.
putting us on game
The
today. She putting
horses
us
for
on
sure.
game.
They're nerve endings, and
Yeah.
they really, really benefit from
What
it for
type of
sure.
animal?
Or like horses and
Horses?
dogs. I do our dogs all the time for sure.
They be loving it, boy. I bet
For
they be
sure.
all stretched out.
Man, what? That long stretch that they do in the morning.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
sure. Like, where you at?
Right. Man,
Man,
that's so dope.
that's cool. Like, what's the workload on you for doing, massages? Because like my wife, she does hair. Sometimes she do a lot of braids. She be like, my hands cramping.
Exactly.
Like, is that same for you?
It used to be. In the beginning, when I first started, I was a wimp. I'd go home, my hands are crying, it's
Yeah.
cramping. I don't know, but since I've built up the muscles and
Mhm.
everything, it doesn't bother me. And I'm not doing 10 and 12 people from when I used to work for other corporations and anything like that. Like I used to slay for sure.
Yeah.
But now that I'm in my own, I get to space it out and practice how I need to benefit my body for sure. So I'm not burned out by the end of the day.
100%.
Finger push-ups.
Yeah, right. Not for real. So I guess that's a good question. So like, in my journey, like with bodybuilding, even though I have been a trainer, a weightlifter, for many, many years, I knew when I wanted to get in bodybuilding, I needed a coach to go to the next level. So it's curious to see or ask in other industries, like, does a masseuse have a masseuse?
For sure.
Okay, yeah,
For
okay.
sure. I'm like running all over town. I'm
Yeah.
like going to this spot, that spot, because they get sick of me.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
regular
yeah.
therapist
Yeah.
gets sick of me. So I
Yeah.
try to give her a break every now and then because I'm going weekly.
Yeah.
I really need a massage
100%.
weekly just to
100%.
decrease and de-stress.
Yeah.
My muscles are always tight just
Yeah.
from me always on the go. So I
100%.
definitely take care of my body so I can take care of others.
Man,
Damn,
that's
fun.
huge. That's huge, bro. I
Who
love it.
who kind of showed you the ropes when it came to, like, I know you said family kind of gave you the opportunity,
Right.
but who kind of showed you the business and the game on that?
Definitely had a amazing mentor by the name of Christy Tiff.
Shout out to Miss Christie.
She
Shout out
was
to Miss
actually
Christie. Yeah.
shout out was actually one of my school teachers when I went to massage, and she actually, when I was done with school, handed me over all her clientele, and that way I never really struggled with massage versus other therapists who are
They
looking
love.
for
Yeah.
people, how going out in the streets holding signs, doing.
Yeah.
I never had to struggle, and I thank God for that. I thank
Absolutely.
God for sending her into my
Yeah.
life,
100%.
But
100%.
yeah.
And
But
then, you always need a mentor, whether it's from then to now. So I always find different mentors to follow and, make sure I'm up on my P's and Q's
100%.
Yeah.
for sure.
100%.
that goes both ways because that means she trusted you,
Right.
Right,
with,
facts.
with
Right.
her with her folks. She was
Right,
like,
right out of high school. And I was
Yeah.
nervous but I was like, whoa,
Yeah, you got to.
I can do it.
Yeah, right, 100%.
I can.
And
I'm
you
gonna
doing
do
it.
it.
And you doing
I'm
it.
doing
Yeah,
it.
100%.
They're
100%.
good. That's what's up.
Bro,
That's
nah,
what's up.
dope,
Good
for real.
story. Good story. Yeah, for sure.
Speaking on doing it, all right. Now I know I might be jumping ahead of the gun, but speaking about doing it, you've been doing it so well that
Right.
you were honored as the Shreveport Best Choice.
Oh my God.
So how?
Yeah.
Okay, walk us through the little journey. Like, did you know, up and coming that you was kind of gonna receive it? Was it word around town? Give us a walkthrough
Well,
on it.
I was the actual recipient last year as
Tight,
well.
yeah.
Two times
So
running,
two
yeah,
times
yeah.
I
running
love
up.
it. Yeah,
So
yeah.
it wasn't really hard this year. All I had to do was spread the word and let all my clients know. We did a couple billboards and all that things, but I'm the it girl around town, so it wasn't really
Absolutely.
hard.
They want to come
Yeah.
see Body Therapy by Robin. That's for
That's
sure.
it,
That's
man.
for sure.
That's it. So, speaking of that, because you just keep saying stuff to lead to another question in my mind.
Yeah.
Have you like performed any massages on like important high end celebrity?
Oh, yeah.
Anything like that?
Oh, yeah, I have amazing celebrity clientele.
So more than one.
Oh yeah,
And more than one time.
from local celebrities
Yeah.
to NFL athletes.
Okay.
I'm trying to
Dang.
tap the market in the NBA. I haven't reached that yet, but I would definitely love to
NBA
get some.
hit her
Bro,
up.
I'm
man.
telling
She,
you,
uh, she,
NBA tap in,
yeah.
tap
You
in.
because you doing football players. I would think you would know better than me, but
100%,
football.
bro. That's what I
more
said, bro. I
contact,
did it in high
yeah.
school, so I know, bro. You get to that level, bro.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah. So
For sure.
yeah, that's what's up. So are they coming home or are you flying
Oh
there? Or how
yeah, so
you-
I have a couple of local clients who are in the NFL NFL, but they also fly me out to go and, resource, then I do the rest of the team. And it's
Yeah.
just like, I'm like,
Oh,
I'm ready
so
to
they
get
connect you with other
They
players.
connect me with other players.
Man, that's a
and
blessing.
for
That's a domino
sure.
effect. That's a
Yeah.
domino
I
effect.
get to spend my weekends in other places, so it's really, really nice.
All right,
Right,
look,
right.
little sidebar. I know we talk about what's called. Are you like a sports person? Like, do you have a favorite team? No.
No, I don't
Can't mess
because
up the business.
Can't
you know
mess
what
up
I'm
the-
saying?
I
That's
did that.
good.
I did that.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
can't mess up
don't.
the-
I
Yeah,
feel you.
we're
I
not
feel
gonna
you.
pinpoint
Yeah.
anybody,
You
but
like it. You like all the
I like them
teams.
all.
Oh yeah,
Whoever-
facts.
Yeah.
So you
Whoever
book-
like body therapy by Robin.
I like
that's what
First
you like.
contract,
Yeah.
we're gonna
Yeah.
promote you, yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah. No, that's fine.
That's what's up.
That's
What's
fine.
up. Any like, I know it seems like you love what you do, and I could tell that by the content that you're putting out daily. But for somebody who's trying to get into this field, is there anything for us like hiccups that you ran into that you can tell them to avoid?
Like I said, I didn't run into no hiccups because it was smooth sailing,
Yeah. You,
But
Miss Christian, really, yeah.
definitely, you guys want to just make sure you set goals for yourself.
Mhm.
And don't fall into the trap of, I got to do this forever. Set goals, write them down, make them plain, and then obtain them. Don't
Yeah.
get stuck in a field of the chasing the rabbit or, chasing money because you're going to always be unfulfilled in life. So definitely do what you want to do. I don't know, do what you're called to do, so to speak, or, definitely make a plan for your life for sure.
Don't make money the motive. Like,
Yeah,
make
for
that
sure.
yeah,
Big on
yeah.
that.
Love
Big on
it.
that.
Yeah, you gotta love it. How was school and getting your license and stuff?
How long did it take?
Yeah.
Like,
I went to school for like 2 years. Only came with a like associate's degree or whatever, but school was amazing. I got a massage every day.
oh, that's
That
even
was
better.
one of the best times of my life. They called me like the table hoe. Okay, I was on
You
the
was on
table
that.
every day.
Yeah.
I need the massage. You need a dummy? I'll be in.
Yeah,
Right,
you know,
exactly.
Yeah.
I love
For
it. I love
sure.
it. That's not
You-
too bad though.
Yeah,
2 years.
usually people not trying to volunteer, so
Right.
you have some people in your class who's like, yeah, this may not be for you.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For
Yeah, that's
sure.
fair.
A lot of people are not in tune with themselves, and a lot of people are not in tune. You can't view your surroundings, and
Mhm.
Yeah.
that's really big in massage. So you have to be, I don't know, psychic, I
You gotta
feel
be
like, in a
psychic.
sense.
Yeah.
You gotta be comfortable too, because like, what's the attire you want somebody to walk in? Because you gotta touch everywhere, so it has to be a comfort zone.
The attire.
The attire.
The
Yeah, ain't no-
attire. You can come as you are, but I'm gonna pull everything off you for sure. I
100%,
want you to
100%.
take it all off. I don't want to miss anything because muscles, they run deep.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they run
Absolutely.
through other muscles, and so that's the only way you'll be able to get to them.
Yeah.
If you pull everything off,
So
you
you
so
gotta
to
be
speak.
comfortable. You gotta be,
You gotta be
definitely have to be
naked.
mature,
Yeah.
naked for
You
sure.
gotta be naked.
And for the best results.
100% for the best
Hey,
result. 100%.
we gonna call it what it
100%.
is. We gonna
Yeah,
call it what it
100%.
is.
So I got a question, and this probably more so for my bodybuilding community. Like, as bodybuilders, is there a weightlifters, athletes, whatever? Is there a common body part that you see more stress or more aches and pains when they come in?
And the bodybuilders, for sure, mostly their shoulders and their deltoids,
You ain't
and
lying.
of course their legs get tight
Yeah.
too from really heavy lifting.
Yeah.
And I tell people all the time, you want to make sure you have muscles in your legs that'll help you through the longevity in life for sure.
100%. That's why I said don't skip leg day, y'all.
Don't skip leg day.
So you live long, you do legs. That's all I'm
Right.
saying. That's all I'm saying.
Is there anything that you want to put out there for us, like for the community of being a masseuse, for us, like you want your clientele or people who's interested in coming to book with you, or give them a heads up on like, hey, start preparing yourself for this before you go get a massage?
Definitely prepare yourself mentally because a lot of people, like my aunt, I talked about, in her older years, she started to, I don't know, get some dementia, and where she would ask me these questions all the time. People take their clothes off all the time.
Yeah.
And so she wasn't mentally prepared to come in there and do that. And I had a client the other day that came in and they were just first timers. I don't want to do that.
100%.
I don't want to do that. I want people to keep an open mind about your healing journey,
100%.
and that, doctors don't know everything.
Yeah.
They're only reading a script out of a book, what what they learn, so to
100%.
speak. So it's definitely I don't know.
Gain that, prepare yourself and gain that confidence to be comfortable in your skin, right?
what? And don't be a wimp. Stop being a wimp. Just come on. If this is what you need, come on and get the service, right?
100%.
I'm telling you, it doesn't hurt to try. It's definitely not gonna kill you for sure.
Yeah, definitely not, definitely not. Like, so, well, I guess that goes into really another question I had, like running upon like uncomfortable situations, being a massage. Have you run across those commonly, or like how does those go?
No, not too often. Like I did maybe within the first 10 years, but my hands and arms are so strong, so people know not to play with me at all. They automatically know not to play with me. But I did have this one guy. He was like, you do happy endings? I was,
Whoa,
whoa,
that's
We
crazy.
are the Shreveport's people best choice.
We are the Shreveport's people's
Come on now,
choice. We
come
do
on.
not.
Yeah, we
Okay, so
don't
we
do
gotta
that.
gather your things, and it's it's time to end your session. So
It's usually professional.
yeah, it's
professional
definitely
crowd.
professional. And he's
Yeah.
like coming out trying to hand me $2,000. Don't tell anybody here. You can,
Wow.
Oh,
So
nah.
Dang. See, okay, so I currently stay in Dallas. So I've heard more commonly that happens in Dallas, but to hear it is like, dang, that's kind of crazy.
it definitely happens.
Yeah.
But you set the bar though, and I
Yeah.
feel like you getting the accolades, like the
For sure,
awards you
for
got.
sure.
You know what I'm
Thanks.
saying?
100%.
And it's genuine. Like you just
For
good
sure,
at what you
it's
do.
genuine because
Yeah.
I'm here to help.
Absolutely.
That's how I started out, and that's how I'm going to end it. I'm definitely looking to retire soon, but I do
listen.
want to
So
help.
get your massage now.
Get
I'm
your
telling you.
massage
Hang the
now.
jerseys
Don't
for
up.
miss
sure.
body therapy by Robin. Don't tell
You
you.
better not.
So recently, I don't know how recent it was, but you opened your own location.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Okay, so I've been in business for myself for it'll be 6 years this year.
Amazing.
I just recently moved to a new location. Um, the I don't know if I should say the old tenant, they kind of put me out,
Really?
They kind of say, you gotta go.
Was it
Where's-
something you did?
No,
or
so they
something?
actually just sold the building,
Oh,
and they
okay,
gave me
okay, I
plenty
got you.
enough time to find it,
Yeah.
your new spot or whatever. But
Absolutely.
I knew that it was gonna happen in my own time or when God knew it. So I didn't even go look out for places.
Wow.
I just knew God was gonna send me
Provided.
somebody,
For sure.
and I
Absolutely.
held on to that
Yeah.
faith that I was gonna find the perfect location, and
You did.
here we are today.
Location and social.
Okay, so on all social media platforms, it's Body Therapy by Robin, and the location is located at 1950 East 70th Street in Shreveport, Bossier, 71105.
100%.
Yes, sir.
100%.
We gonna I'm gonna give this one to you
Yeah,
about
okay.
the podcast,
Yeah.
Fresh for Performance Motivation, all that good stuff.
100%. So it's only right. You're on the Press Forward podcast.
Yeah.
We just want you to give us the audience inspiration. Like
Right.
anything comes off the top of your head. It's kind of off the cuff, I know.
Right.
But to any women, men that desire to be masseuses, or just in general, give us some inspiration.
Some inspiration. I want to do inspiration for all first
Yeah,
because
100%.
you only get one body. So make sure that you're taking care of your body,
Mhm.
making sure you're eating properly and exercising on a daily basis because when you get older, it's kind of hard to reverse some of the things that's going to go on, right?
Right.
And so to people in my community, like I would just say, never give up. Make sure you write those dreams down and don't give up. That's a lot of times people just let it fall by the wayside, so to speak.
Yeah.
Kids come around, life starts lifing, and then your dreams and goals are on the back burner.
100%.
Don't do that. Keep it in the forefront. If you got to write it down every day, do that. So don't put your dreams on hold just because life starts lifing or anything goes bad. Come back to it, circle the block.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Everything's going to be all right as long as the energy goes where energy flows. For
That's
sure.
it. That's
That
it.
way they
That's
end it.
it.
Oh, I
That's
love
it.
the
That's it.
energy
Yeah.
goes.
Yeah.
Where it just flows. That's
Man,
amazing.
I love it. Like just from being up here talking to you, I can definitely tell like you're a master of your craft for sure.
Oh,
And
thank
like you're not
you.
just you ain't in here just to make a quick buck.
Right.
Like you in here trying to change lives for real. So
And you love what you do. That's the biggie.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so blessed
you love
to
it.
thankful
No, for
and find that early on because
Yeah.
people go through their whole life
And don't know.
and don't know what they're put on earth to do here. So
Yeah. And you speaking to me because I was one of those individuals that life started happening in children. I always had a goal to be a bodybuilder, and so now looking back at it, a goal I had at 20, coming around to achieve it at
Come on now.
27, it's monumental. At the same time, now I encourage others that same thing. Like,
Right.
man,
Yeah.
get it early. Like,
Get it
it's gonna be
early.
hard work. It's gonna take some press forward energy, but you did it.
I
And you're
love
doing
that.
it.
Yeah.
Focus
shout
on
out
the
to
end.
Liz, man.
Hey,
this
nah,
is
for
this
real,
been
bro.
good.
This is amazing.
Because I was
I told you he was gonna do it.
yeah.
Don't
That was a good laugh for it. Nah, that's fine.
Nah, shout out to, cause
Oh yeah,
this-
you
we
fam, bro.
yeah.
Fam.
But nah, shout out to you, Robin, for real. You doing an amazing job.
Thank you guys. It's
And
amazing.
like we was like, man, we want to talk to you just because we seeing what you doing on the social media thing,
Right.
but we didn't, expect so much insight sitting down with
Right.
you. Well, you may have to come back,
Bro,
for another one, for
bro,
real.
gonna have to. And I'm telling you
Yeah.
right now, I'm coming to get a massage. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Thank you. First ever.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Consider
Absolutely.
subscribing, and if you stayed and watched the whole thing, don't forget to hit that like button. We'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.
Fresh Forward Podcast.